just a little bit away from first pitch. Towing the slab in today's game, Alek Manoah. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
0-2 as he waves at that one. That's a little bit low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Thomas Pretty Boy getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boo, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
Ball. One ball, 1 strike.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs off 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
All right, ready to go here. So in now for the Angels, Bobby Witt Jr. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. On the ground. Throw to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. There's a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well. Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Trout, 8th in the AL in homers right now. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. That clips a corner. Happ at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. All set for the start of the inning. And now Josh Naylor. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In for a strike. 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now it's even up. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. Westberg throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Luis Rengifo. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The wind and the pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Miranda puts the squeeze on that one, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft, right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. And that's the inning. Angels. Welcome back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Mike Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. To third might be 2. Miranda over to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Poetry in motion.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Pretty boy back to work. And that one in the air center field. Terang puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one gets down, fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Alex Bregman. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Strike on the outside corner. Now 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next pitch, not close, up high. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Theodore Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Reyes, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2023. And there's a base hit to left, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And now batting Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Westburg. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Pretty boy back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Naylor batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, knocks it down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Center field. Terang moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's Alex Bregman. Gets the call. It's 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement. Now a ball and two strikes. And a pitch. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they...
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the...
Stands our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Drew Rasmussen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
He's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up. Thomas Pretty Boy, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering misses. And 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ pulls it down, and that'll do it. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be two. One at second. On a nailer. They get two.
Got what he was looking for on the mound.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back together. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Foul ball. The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. This to center field. Pretty boy moving under it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And it's even up.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella. This is right here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1 so far. Runner leads away at second. In the air out to center. Pretty Boy settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Now, one time, right here.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike 1.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The wind of the pitch. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. 1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic. So up next, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Miranda on third. Westberg over at second. Terang at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. They probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field, but he made it work out.
Bounce to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. There's one.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Jack Leiter.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 ball.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside.
Well, this is a situation where you have to go after this hitter at the plate. You don't want to deal with the guy on deck, especially with a runner on.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy.
So 1 out, nobody on. Santiago Espinal stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Pretty Boy gets under it, hauls it in for the out. So 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Terang off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And there he goes. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fast. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick. Base is empty, 1 away. Thomas Pretty Boy now at the plate.
Pretty Boy.
Let him rip right here.
Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Out there to center. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Here's Leody Taveras. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pretty boy makes the grab. 2 down. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Laced to right center, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Move to first. Pretty Boy dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1-2 now. Gets under and pops it up. Low. Drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Line drive, base hit. Westberg around second, headed for third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down the line, it's a base hit. Pretty Boy rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and he just misses. White checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Good eye right there. Westberg leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K. One out, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. First offering, and it just misses. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, and he handles it himself for the out.
You know, Blue, people don't realize.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th, and now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. And he deals. There's a strike.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And 1-2.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 4-3, our final score for Chris. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Hunter Green. What do we have on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ball popped up. Terang has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Samad Taylor, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Bunt attempt, popped up. Collier makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Two outs. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Fletcher going after it. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Pretty boy back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
In the dirt. Gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. In there, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now it's Vidal Brujan. And that's in there for strike 1. Brujan measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Righty to the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2. Now the catcher up to hit, Matt Nelson. Foul ball there. The pitch. And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one. And now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one down the line. Quips it to Mountcastle. That's the 3rd out. Inning. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Fletcher moves under it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Taylor batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a ball popped up. Westberg settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Slow ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Next offering in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Just off the outside edge. The wide to kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Back here in Cincinnati, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Miguel Sano. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Collier has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Me.
And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, there's the shortstop at the plate, Noelvi Marte. And a swing and a miss. And there's a foul ball. Down the line towards the corner. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
This one popped up.
I got it.
2 down. Matt Nelson, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped up. Terang settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. 2 away now. Miguel Sano, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, misses the mark. Good eye right there.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. Chopped left side. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From just about set to go, and starting in this one, Nick Lodolo. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out, scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. That one missed.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. Stays alive.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Boog, gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
And welcome back. On to the fourth. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
One ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for one gone, runner at first. Thomas Pretty Boy will hit next. Slapped foul.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
And a pitch. And strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Thomas Pretty Boy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one sliced foul.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Going to count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a team. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Wow.
2 strikes.
Good luck catching up to that one.
Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, nobody on. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Hey, you can do it. No one bet. Let's go.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the lefty, runner on the go. Throw to second, out at second. Man at first, Jonathan India at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That's out to center field. Pretty boy should have this one. And there's one down. Man at second with 1 away. Thomas, pretty boy, next up for the Blue Jays. He reached on a walk his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fletcher, the runner at second with 1 away. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Williamson throws over. Pretty boy back on a dive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Miranda. 0-1 down. On the ground, right side, India. They take the force out. That ends the frame. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head now to the home half. Here's a speed threat, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't.
So digging in, Thomas, pretty boy. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Fletcher leads off first with 1 away.
Keep driving. Let's go, big dog.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Jose Miranda next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. popped in the air, left side. Puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Tries to get back and save.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. And first offering is fouled off. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old. And he was born in Canada. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Yeah, that's outside.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that. At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. High fly ball out to center field. Pretty Boy under it. One down. Thomas Pretty Boy, the next to hit. And there's a strike.
Here we go.
Right-handed reliever. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's inside. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reyes moving to his left. Tracks it down for the out. And a 7-1 finish in this one.